Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching this. Welcome. It's Tiffany here with your tarotfeely meditation. I've just grown a pair of cat ears. This is Athelstan. You gonna wave, Affy? King Athelstan. He was the first king of England. He's reincarnated as my cat. Uh, so today I am going live with you also on my personal page because the link to my free group is broken. So this is what I do every Monday in my free group, usually Manifest a Miracle a Month free tribe. But the link's broken today, so I thought I'd come to you on my personal page as well as my business page and YouTube. So you've got a little special thing popping up if you don't normally see me do this. And those of you that are regulars as well, do let me know that you're here. Put a comment in the chat box, whether you're regular or not. Say hi, Tiff. And I'll crack on. So for those of you that maybe are like, what is she doing? I'll let you know right now. So just a quick little reintroduction to what I do. Okay. I help intuitives that have lost themselves in others or situations or even a tarot deck come back to themselves. And what I do every Monday morning is a really quick way that you can come back to yourself, whether you resonate as being intuitive, whether you're into the tarot or not, it doesn't really matter. Whether you have a tarot deck or not, it doesn't really matter. But if you have tarot or oracle, it's a good time to bring them in. It's a good time to come and get them. And if you don't have tarot or oracle, that's fine, as long as you give yourself permission to give yourself 2 minutes to follow a tiny little guided meditation. And I'll show you how we do it. But what this meditation will do is it will instantly put you back in touch with your higher self so that your decisions for the day come from that place of higher alignment. So you have better results. If we come from the place of fear and lower self, then we don't tend to have great results. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Are you ready? If you have tarot or oracle, then you can start shuffling. And if you don't have tarot or oracle, that's fine. The main thing is that we all give ourselves just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. That's all this is taking. It's an instant connection to your higher self, but you have to give yourself 2 minutes to be here right now. That means no more distractions, no more scrolling, no more multitasking, none of that. Okay. 2 minutes right here, right now. If you have a tarot or oracle card, you can take it without looking and place it between your hands. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you here. If you don't have tarot or oracle, that's totally fine. You don't need them. All you need is to tune into this card. So imagine that this card that I have, God knows what it is, I haven't looked, and it's not a magic trick that we're doing, it's a meditation. So I will talk to you about that as we go through it, what exactly we're doing. Hi, Julia, fab to see you here. So yeah, if you don't have tarot or oracle, that's fine. I just want you to imagine that this unknown card is between your hands, and I want you to let go of needing to know what it is. That's the trick, because like I said, it's not magic, okay? It's a meditation. So we're not trying to get anything outside of ourselves. That's when we lose ourselves in a tarot deck. What we're doing is we're relaxing, opening and receiving and allowing. Are you ready? We're going to do it now, okay? So whether you've got a tarot, oracle or nothing, I want you to put your hands in prayer position, either with the card in between it, real, or the imagined card, feeling that that's imagining it's between your hands, my card here, if you don't have your own. Okay, and we're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. And we're just going to release and relax and allow ourselves to be here for 2 minutes from now. And I want you to tune in to the energy that you're feeling in between your hands and allow it to come up through your arms and into your heart and being. So you're just receiving this river of energy, or however it feels, coming in through your hands, up through your arms, into your being. And you're opening your energy to this like it's your long lost friend that you've opened your door to after lockdown. And you're just opening your energy to receiving this beautiful connection right now. And tuning into how it makes you feel mentally. Is there any shift in your mind? Emotionally? And physically, is there any shifts? And just tune in now to your vision. Is there any colors, objects, visions, scenes playing out? And if not, that's also just the way it's meant to be, trust me. So however it is or isn't, just accept all that's there, even if it's nothing. That's still something, it's still part of this exercise. So just include everything as it is, no need to change anything. And then finally, you're sending your thoughts up and you're saying, dear universe, if there's a message in this for me today, what is it? And just allow it to come in either verbally, mentally, through your feeling or visions. You're just sending the thought up and asking, what is it? And allowing it in. And you can come back when you're ready. I'm still staying in this space because I feel like there's a bit of a channeled message that's wanting to come through. So I'm just staying in this connection and I'm going to start speaking that through. And then I will open my eyes and show you the card. And you can also type in the chat box the message you got and the card you got. So I'm just going back into that space, connecting back in with my guides and that message, and I'll start speaking in a moment. Oh, dear beloved ones, there is a massive energy changing time on your planet. It is of growth, it is of clearing, it is of cleansing. We are here with you, dear ones. You have nothing to fear. Allow whatever is changing to grow. You can feel it in your vibrations. If you come out of your mind and come into your heart and come into your feeling, that's where we are. That's where you see, feel, connect to us and know that we have your back. Come out of the mind. Come out of the struggle. Come out of the illusion. There is something higher at work. And if you align your energy to that, it helps us help you. Let go and you will come through. You will come through anyway, but it can be easier, nicer for you and more fun when you know that there is a bigger, larger force with you. And all you have to do is align to the best within you. And that means we have strength in numbers. Namaste. Okay. Well, that hasn't happened for a while. Does feel like massive changing times, doesn't it? Whew. Hello, Donna Marie Daydu. Nice to see you here. And Oracle and Oreos is more me. Good for you. I hope you brought them in. And you get to keep them all because you can't pass an Oreo through the screen. Lucy, lovely to see you here. Okay, so, wow. I just felt like when I was tuning in then that there was a real channeling. I didn't get any words for my message when we were going through, and I want to see what you guys got. So start typing your message and put your card in with it. Otherwise, I can't really feed back if it's just message or card. They need to be together in your comment. And the reason that we share it is because there's a collective wisdom pool energy that ripples out from there. So sometimes I find myself channeling guides. And tarotfeely, this exercise is massive in being able to check in with all your clair sentience, which means your clear feeling, your clairvoyance, which is your clear seeing, and your clairaudience, which is your clear hearing. And what happened for me today was that I felt a lot like I have been freezing all day. I've got a poncho on, I've got a jumper on, I've got a dress on under the jumper, I've got thermal leggings on, I've got fluffy socks, I've got fluffy booties. I'm still freezing. But when I did the TF, I was boiling. Anyone else have that? I was absolutely frigging boiling. And so I felt the energy. So clairsentience, that tells me that my feeling was really switched on, right? And it's good to know where your clairs are because you can use that to your advantage when you know for the day, okay, how you're functioning. But clairvoyantly, I didn't feel that much. But then the feeling, it came through the feeling. I felt different. I felt more mature. I felt more graceful. I felt stronger. I felt more balanced. I felt more at peace. I felt my spine wanting to elongate, which again is a sign actually for me that there's a channeling going to come through. And then I didn't hear much at all. Didn't hear anything actually. And I was like, okay, well, my clairaudience is off. And my clairvoyance is kind of off. My clairsentience is really there. Normally I'm firing on all cylinders. But now I get it, yeah? Instead of going like, oh, I have to see something or I have to, it was like I just allowed the energy to go the way it wanted and bang, there's my channel that got switched on. So this is what I mean about it's important not to judge it or try and shift it or feel like you need to be doing better or trying harder. When you do it the way that you do it, it's amazing what can naturally come through. So whatever comes through is exactly right for you. And so, yeah, the channeled message normally is me just giving you a little message of what I got, rather than a full-on channeling from a guide. But that was a full-on channeling from what felt like a collective of guides, to be honest. And I can't really remember massively the words of it. That's what happens when I'm channeling. So I haven't got in my head right now a clear phrase that then I say and then I turn the card over. So let's just see. Let's just see what the card is. 7 of Inspiration. I did feel like the card might be Strength. I know it's never about guessing the card, but it's interesting because Strength is basically at number 8 and it's fire, and Inspiration in the Muse deck is the Wands deck, right? So this is the 7 of Wands, right? Now, the Eight of Wands in Major Arcana would be strength. And of course, we're in the Lion's Gate now. It's the season of Leo, and I do feel like there is something here about rising on up. Are you feeling this at the moment? I think the picture says it all. And I think the picture showed what we were being asked to do is to come out of the darkness of our minds and see something, a different portal, a different vibration, a different universe, a different reality that is beyond the veil. And I do feel that that is really the Lionsgate portal that we're going through at the moment too. Okay, so let's see what you guys have got. Okay, let's have a look. Hey Leslie, fab to see you here. Julia saw a bright golden ball of light and thought it was the sun, but the message was go within, and it was the moon. Isn't that interesting? Bright golden ball of light, think it's the sun, whereas the light from the moon is the sun. Yes, because it reflects, doesn't it? So it's interesting you picked that up, but you've got the message to go within, which is what it was kind of saying in the channeled message, wasn't it? Not to be so caught up with the outside world, but to come into yourself. I remember that, and you will feel the presence of this energy, this color energy, more than this dark energy that's been going on. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Natasha. Awesome to see you here. And Natasha had the Eight of Wands, which is the very next card to this one, which is the Seven of Wands. It's just called the Seven of Inspiration. And it is what it is, individual to each of us and an individual experience. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I wonder what the feeling was with it, Natasha. Okay, so let's have a look here. Jenny had swords. I'm not sure if it's the Two of Swords or what sword you had. I can see a picture of two swords, but I know that the emojis don't go three swords, four. There isn't those kind of tarot emojis on Facebook. So I'm not sure what sword you had. Oh, I see. I think your message was you saw in your meditation lots of swords and feeling rubbish. Message was all the crud is coming up to be cleansed and released. Okay, what was your card, Jenny? That is what we need to kind of get to the conclusion of this. But it sounds like that is a massive clearing. Yeah, massive, massive clearing, which ties in with the energy here. Okay. Donna Marie says, thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I now feel rising up from the underworld. It's very similar to this card. At the turn of the year, I felt a year of exposure. This is in line. Light of the moon. So I think that's your oracle card that you got, yes. And nighttime. So isn't that interesting that so far, like half of you have been connecting to the moon, and half of us have been connecting to the fire or the sun, and Julia, it looks like you're crossing over between the two. So it does feel like there's this time of this darkness and this lightness, this time of change. And I hope that you can really feel that. I can feel that since August, and yes, it is my birthday month, so that might be why I'm feeling a return of energy, but it just feels like the heaviness that has been going on for such a long time, actually, maybe forever. I'm starting to feel like it's lighter than ever before. And I want to say that to you because sometimes we're caught in this darkness, particularly when it's been going on for a long time. And you just need someone to come along and say, hey, can you feel this? It might be a guide, it might be your intuition, or it might be your neighbor. Right now, it's me. I'm showing up and I'm saying, hey, can you feel this? There's a shift, there's a change, there's a lightness. And if you're still aligning to this darkness, it's going to be difficult to actually get there. But there is this lightness going on. And if you align to that, it can be amazing. You can allow more to come through. On that note, on Wednesday, I am starting a free 5 days you can get, okay, of Astro Tarot Flamenco. Okay, it's actually 10 days in total, but you can get a little peek for 5 days for free. And what that is me and Natalie Solgala Katz, who's one of the best flamenco teachers in Andalusia, Granada in particular, and a dear soul sister of mine. We are both Leos, and we're going into this energy, okay? And if you want to join us in this energy, you can get 5 days free. And what we will be doing, we'll be connecting with a tarot card a day through the wands or the inspirations. And each day you'll be learning a flamenco step to activate the energy of that card, which will in turn activate the energy of this for you. So it's called Fire Up Your Divine Feminine Mojo through Astro Tarot Flamenco. So if you have had enough of being in this stuff and you want to come into here, the link is in the post. So just click the link and you can register and get 5 days for free. We start on Wednesday. No brainer. All right, my lovelies. Let's have a look and see. Jenny, have you put your card in? I don't know what it is yet. And I've missed it somehow. Natasha says, the feeling is what matters, is how it affects each of us. One needs to reflect on how he or she feels as a reflection of the situation. Wow, we're getting some really channeled messages from guides, I feel, today. Aha, Donna Marie is saying she's responding to you, Julia, in the comments. Okay. What time on Wednesday? That's a good question, Julia, because you know the format. It's from when you wake up. Yes, you'll be guided to a place where you see the post. And so it's when you wake up. From when you wake up on Wednesday, whatever time that is, the first thing, and it tells you this when you've registered, it says, just do this to make sure this is the first thing you see when you wake up. Julia, you're already in it. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah, you know what to do. Although the time of the live is changed. So if you want to join us live, and you don't have to join us live because the replay will be up there. Yes. But if you want to join us live, it's 10 a.m. BST. Usually those lives are 12:30 BST, but because Natalie is bringing us flamenco live from the beach in Spain, and Spain is an hour ahead, and it's August in Spain, so the beach is going to be, that's why she's at the beach, because the Spanish are all at the beach in August in Spain. It's going to be too busy and too hectic for her to do it at 12:30, and two, it's going to be too hot for her to do it then as well. So the live is changed to 10 a.m. BST, but like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't make that live. There's a replay. Yeah, so all you have to remember is, when I wake up I go here, and it tells you that on the thank you page. So don't worry about any of that. All you need to do is click the link up there. That's the first flamenco step, boom, to firing up your divine feminine mojo with Astro Tarot Flamenco. Unless you're in and you're journeying with me already, then you're already there, so you don't need to do anything. But if you're not journeying with me already, i.e. you're not in my mastermind or you're not in my membership, then you need to click the link above. Okay. All right, my lovelies. Okay. Lucy is saying, really felt the heaviness over the weekend, and today I feel something shifted to being much lighter. Absolutely. Isn't it amazing? Bring it on. Let's embody that energy for the week going forward. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm hoping to see some of you fire up this divine feminine mojo and whole new dimension of living from Wednesday, and that will happen when you click the link above. 5 days free you will get. All right, my lovelies, take care. Bye for now.